Steph will be out for a few weeks, but his injury wasn't as worse as it could have been.
Well, we'll just have to pick up the slack and let Steph get healthy. That's what's most important, is having him when the game's on the line come playoff time.
Wiggins was saying that Steph attracts so much attention, it makes things easier for everybody. How do you fill a void without Steph?
Well, he averages a whole lot of points, so we all just collectively have to pitch in and just be a team, No one's gonna do what he can do individually. So collective effort is the way to go.
What changes defensively for you guys?
I'm not sure. I mean, we just got to get back to guarding and being a prideful defensive team, and I know we will.
How would you describe the energy of today's practice and today?
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It's good to see, given that, the news and stuff, and having Wiggins back and having GP2 back. I know you love to watch GP2 do his thing. How important is it to have those two guys back?
Oh, incredibly important. I'm happy for Gary. I know he doesn't like sitting out, and same with Andrew, especially on the defensive end. They're going to help us so much, and the energy was great, and it was just fun to play basketball and get up and down.
These next 7 games are basically like playoff games, since you guys are jockeying for position. The vibe is that the number 1 seed is not what it used to be for you guys. Important to you? How important is it to you to maintain at least a top 2 or 3?
I mean, we want the number 1 seed. It just didn't happen. It would be ideal to be in the 2 seed or even the 3 seed. To solidify one of those would be nice. So with however many games we have left on the schedule, we want to develop an identity of great defense and ball movement before we head into the playoffs, and I know we will.
Steph, what kind of opportunities does it present for a guy like Jordan?
More minutes, more field goal attempts, and just an opportunity for Jordan to keep growing his game.
What will it be like for you if there's a void on offense when people know you're a shooter, you want to contribute? What kind of shots are you going to start to look for?
Open ones.
You've said that some games that you've pressed a little bit. Do you adjust anything? Everyone knows that you're a confident shooter, one of the best shooters. Have you had to maybe change or think about passing more, or what's your approach right now?
For me, to be Klay. That's all that matters. I mean, I don't have anything to prove to anybody. I just want to be myself.
You said this is an opportunity for Jordan to grow. In what ways have you seen him grow this season already?
Jordan has gotten so much better in every aspect of being a basketball player, and for him to take that leap from sophomore to third year starter, it's really awesome, and it's a testament to his hard work that I've seen every day.
Apart from the injuries and illnesses you guys are dealing with, what is this time of year like? You've got 12 games left. You're getting ready for the postseason. What does this time on the schedule feel like?
Well, feels like the best time of year as far as just the weather being great and the playoffs approaching. So it's a time of the year that we just gotta stay present and enjoy every night of great hoops. Don't want to look too far ahead, because then you forget what's going on in front of you.
Some of these guys, aside from you, Draymond, Andre, and Loon, they're not familiar with long playoff runs. But as a guy who, I won't say this, but as a guy who might be on this team considered an old head to a degree, what do you think these next few games will mean to the young kids?
Well, we all been there before, early in our careers, and it's just every game's important. Even for me, being out as long as I was, it's just fun to play every night. So, as the playoffs approach, you just got to simplify things and realize it's just a game of basketball, something we've all been doing since we were kids, and no matter if the stakes are higher, it's still a game we're all very familiar with and do very well. So don't need any extra pressure on yourself, because if you just believe in yourself and your abilities, the greatness will reveal itself, especially come playoff time.
Thinking back to when you first came back, you said like April, May, June, that's when you want to be in peak form.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel yourself reaching peak Klay?
I don't know what a peak is, to be honest. I just want to play it I just want to just freaking just be consistent and be great, and that's not a linear trajectory. That might be up and down some games, but I'm going to work my hardest to get there.
Do you ever find yourself getting frustrated when you are like inconsistent with shooting?
No.